Imagine there was a single natural pill that contained almost every vitamin and mineral your body needs to thrive. A pill that could sharpen your memory, protect your eyesight from aging, and shield your muscles from melting away as the years go by. This pill costs only a few cents, tastes delicious, and is likely sitting in your refrigerator right now. We are talking about the egg, but not just the occasional Sunday treat. We are exploring what happens to your internal biology when you commit to eating 2 eggs every single day for an entire month. For years, we were told to fear eggs because of their cholesterol content. But modern science has finally caught up to the truth, and it is a total game changer for your health. In the next few minutes, we are going to dismantle the old myths and analyze the incredible transformations that happen in your blood, your brain, and even your skin after just 30 days of this simple ritual. Let us get straight into it, because the first major shift happens in your muscle cells during the very first week. If you are over the age of 40, your body is engaged in a silent tug of war against the loss of muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. By the time we hit 60, many of us are losing 1 to 2% of our muscle every single year. This leads to weakness in the legs, a loss of balance, and a decrease in metabolic rate. But when you introduce 2 eggs a day, you are providing your body with the gold standard of protein. Eggs have the highest biological value of any whole food, meaning your body can use almost 100% of the amino acids in an egg to repair and build human tissue. During the first week of your 30-day experiment, your muscles begin to receive a steady supply of leucine. Leucine is an essential amino acid that acts like a biological ignition switch for muscle growth. When you eat 2 eggs for breakfast, you are signaling your body to stop breaking down your leg and arm muscles and start fortifying them. It is not just about size. It is about the structural integrity of your body. By day 10 of your experiment, you might notice something unexpected, a sense of mental clarity and a sharper memory. This is not a coincidence. It is the result of a nutrient called choline, and eggs are one of the most concentrated sources of it on the planet. Choline is the precursor to acetylcholine, a critical neurotransmitter responsible for learning, memory, and mood regulation. As we age, our natural levels of this brain chemical tend to drop, which can lead to that frustrating brain fog or senior moments. By flooding your system with choline every morning, you are essentially insulating the wiring in your brain. You are helping your neurons communicate more efficiently, which can significantly improve your cognitive function over the course of a month. Many people report feeling more focused and less forgetful after just 2 weeks of this egg-rich diet. Now, we have to address the elephant in the room: cholesterol. For decades, many people avoided eggs because they were terrified of heart issues. But here is the breakdown of what the latest research actually shows. While eggs do contain dietary cholesterol, for about 75% of the population, eating eggs has a negligible effect on blood cholesterol levels. Your liver actually produces the majority of the cholesterol in your body because it is essential for making hormones like testosterone and estrogen, and for building cell membranes. When you eat eggs, your liver simply produces less of its own. What is even more fascinating is that eggs actually raise your HDL, or the good cholesterol. Think of HDL as a microscopic vacuum cleaner that travels through your arteries, picking up excess fat and taking it back to the liver to be processed. By the end of your month, your overall lipid profile may actually look better because the ratio of good to bad cholesterol has been optimized. As you move into the second week, something miraculous starts happening behind your eyelids. Have you heard of lutein and zeaxanthin? These are powerful antioxidants that act like internal sunglasses for your retinas. They accumulate in the macula of the eye and filter out harmful blue light and ultraviolet radiation. Macular degeneration is a leading cause of vision loss as we age, but eggs provide these antioxidants in a form that is incredibly easy for your body to absorb because they are delivered alongside the healthy fats in the yolk. After 30 days, you have effectively reinforced the protective shield in your eyes. Many people find that their night vision improves or that they experience less eye strain when reading or looking at screens. It is one of the simplest ways to preserve your sight for the long haul. Let us talk about your immune system, which becomes more of a priority the older we get. A single egg contains a healthy dose of selenium and vitamin B12. Selenium is a trace mineral that is essential for the function of your white blood cells, the soldiers of your immune system that fight off infections. Vitamin B12 is vital for energy production and the creation of healthy red blood cells. Many seniors suffer from a B12 deficiency because the stomach becomes less efficient at extracting it from heavy meats. However, the B12 in eggs is highly bioavailable. By the time you reach the midpoint of your month, you may notice that your energy levels are more stable throughout the day and that you feel more resilient against common seasonal issues. You are essentially giving your immune system a daily tune-up. By day 20, you might find that your bones and joints feel a bit more comfortable. This is partly due to the vitamin D found in egg yolks. It is one of the few food sources of this essential vitamin. Vitamin D is the gatekeeper for calcium. Without it, your body cannot absorb the calcium you need to keep your bones dense and strong. Beyond bone health, vitamin D is also linked to muscle function and mood regulation. During the winter months, or for those who spend a lot of time indoors, eating 2 eggs a day can help bridge the gap in your vitamin D levels, protecting you from the frailty that often comes with thinning bones. One of the most rewarding parts of this 30-day challenge is a change in your waistline. Eggs have an incredibly high satiety index, meaning they keep you feeling full for a long time. They suppress a hormone called ghrelin, which is responsible for making you feel hungry. When you start your day with 2 eggs, you are less likely to reach for sugary snacks or high-carb processed foods later in the morning. This leads to a more stable blood sugar level throughout the day. Over the course of a month, this can lead to a natural reduction in body fat, particularly around the midsection, as your body moves away from a state of constant insulin spikes and into a state of metabolic balance. You are losing the weight that puts pressure on your joints while keeping the muscle that supports them. Now, let us look at your hair, skin, and nails. Eggs are rich in biotin and sulfur-containing amino acids. Biotin is a B vitamin that is famous for its role in hair growth and skin health. If you have struggled with brittle nails or thinning hair, the nutrients in eggs provide the raw materials needed for keratin production. Keratin is the protein that makes up your hair and nails. Many people notice a healthy glow in their skin and a noticeable strength in their nails after a month of consistent egg consumption. It is beauty from the inside out, driven by the most natural ingredients possible. Many people ask how they should prepare these eggs to get the most benefits. The good news is that the protein remains highly digestible whether the egg is boiled, poached, or scrambled. However, to preserve the highest levels of heat-sensitive antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, it is best to leave the yolk slightly runny. A soft-boiled egg or a sunny side-up egg is the gold standard for nutrient density. Combining your eggs with a source of vitamin C, like some sautéed spinach or a side of tomatoes, will further enhance the absorption of the minerals found in the egg. It is also important to consider the quality of the eggs you are buying. If your budget allows, look for pasture-raised or organic eggs. Why? Because hens that are allowed to roam outside and eat a natural diet of grass and insects produce eggs that are significantly higher in omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin E. You can often see the difference in the color of the yolk. A deep orange yolk usually indicates a higher concentration of beneficial carotenoids compared to a pale yellow one. Since you are only eating 2 a day, the cost difference is minimal compared to the massive jump in nutritional value. What happens as you reach the final week of your month? At this point, your body has been receiving a consistent, high-density flow of nutrients for 3 weeks. Your hormone production is likely more stable because your body has the healthy fats it needs to manufacture them. Many men and women report an improvement in their overall vitality and even their libido during this stage. Your metabolic rate has likely increased slightly due to the thermic effect of protein, and your brain is firing on all cylinders thanks to the steady supply of choline. You have essentially reset your internal clock by providing your cells with the exact tools they need to function at their peak. Let us look at the heart again from a different angle. Seeds are also a source of betaine and folate, which work together to lower levels of homocysteine in the blood. High homocysteine is a major risk factor for inflammation in the arteries. By keeping these levels low, you are proactively protecting your cardiovascular system. This is a far cry from the old advice to stay away from eggs. In fact, for many, the egg is a heart-protective food. The combination of healthy fats, antioxidants, and B vitamins creates an environment where your heart doesn't have to work as hard to maintain your health. Another benefit that surfaces around the 1-month mark is improved liver health. Choline is not just for the brain. It is absolutely essential for transporting fats out of the liver. Without enough choline, fat can start to build up in the liver cells, leading to a condition known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is incredibly common as we get older. 2 eggs a day provide about half of your daily requirement for choline, ensuring that your liver stays clean, efficient, and capable of detoxifying your body. It is a daily internal cleanse that requires no juices or fasting. As you finish your 30th day, take a moment to assess how your legs feel. Do you feel more stable when you walk? Do the stairs feel a little less challenging? The cumulative effect of 30 days of high-quality protein and vitamin D often results in a noticeable improvement in mobility. When your muscles have the fuel they need, and your nerves have the insulation they need, your body moves with more confidence. This reduced risk of falls and increased independence is perhaps the most valuable transformation of all. We must also talk about the psychological impact of this habit. Starting every day with a deliberate, healthy choice creates a positive momentum that carries through the rest of your decisions. When you know you have already given your body the best possible start, you are more likely to stay active and make better choices at lunch and dinner. It is a virtuous cycle that begins with 2 simple eggs. It simplifies your life by removing the guesswork from breakfast, reducing the stress of meal planning. The science is remarkably clear. Eggs are one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, and they are especially beneficial for people over 50 who are trying to preserve their strength and cognitive function. The myth that they are harmful to your heart has been overshadowed by the overwhelming evidence of their benefits for your eyes, your brain, your liver, and your muscles. They are a low-cost, high-reward investment in your long-term health. So, why not try it? Commit to just 30 days of eating 2 eggs every morning. Whether you like them poached on a piece of whole grain toast or scrambled with some fresh herbs, make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. You aren't just eating breakfast. You are performing a daily biological upgrade. You are protecting your sight, your memory, and your mobility. Most importantly, you are taking control of your health with one of the most ancient and natural foods available. Looking back on a month of this habit, most people find that they don't want to go back to their old breakfasts. They miss the energy, the focus, and the feeling of fullness that eggs provide. It is a small change with an enormous impact. Your body is a masterpiece of biology, and like any masterpiece, it requires the right materials to stay in top condition. The egg is that material. Imagine 30 days from now, waking up and realizing that the morning fog has lifted, that your joints aren't as stiff as they used to be, and that you have a newfound spring in your step. This is not science fiction. It is the result of providing your cells with the precise nutrients they have been craving. The results are real. They are measurable, and they are attainable for everyone. The journey to better health doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It doesn't require drastic lifestyle shifts that you can't maintain. It often starts with the most basic, foundational foods that we have been eating for thousands of years. The egg is a symbol of life for a reason. It contains everything necessary to support it. By making it a pillar of your daily diet, you are embracing that vitality for yourself. As you move forward, remember that your health is a collection of the small choices you make every day. 2 eggs may seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but over the course of a month, they represent 60 opportunities to nourish your brain, eyes, and muscles. That frequency matters. The consistency matters. Your body responds to the patterns you create, so create a pattern of strength and health. The story of the egg is a story of scientific redemption. We have moved from fear to understanding. From avoidance to appreciation, it is time to let go of the outdated advice and embrace the nutritional powerhouse that is the egg. Your brain will thank you for the choline, your eyes will thank you for the lutein, and your legs will thank you for the protein. It is a complete system for aging gracefully and staying vibrant. So, tomorrow morning, when you open your refrigerator, look at those eggs with a new level of respect. See them for what they truly are. A concentrated dose of life-enhancing nutrients. Crack them open, cook them with care, and enjoy every bite knowing that you are doing something incredible for your future self. Here is to 30 days of eggs and to a healthier, stronger, and sharper you. The results are waiting for you, one breakfast at a time. It is a simple, effective, and delicious way to reclaim your vitality. Think about how much we spend on vitamins and supplements that often just pass through our systems. The egg is a whole food supplement that is perfectly balanced by nature. It is the original superfood, and it is ready to work for you. Don't let another month go by without giving your body this advantage. Start your month of eggs tomorrow and witness the transformation for yourself. You have everything to gain and nothing to lose except for a few old myths. In 20 years, you will be glad you made this choice. You will be walking with strength, seeing with clarity, and thinking with sharpness. Your future starts at the breakfast table. 2 eggs, 30 days, a lifetime of benefits. It is as simple as that. Let the transformation begin today. Stay strong, stay sharp, and stay healthy. Your journey to a better you is just an egg away. Think of your body as a high-performance engine. You wouldn't put cheap, watered-down fuel in a luxury car, so why would you fuel your body with anything less than the best? 2 eggs provide that premium fuel. They are the high-octane energy source your cells need to perform the millions of chemical reactions that keep you alive and moving every second. Give your engine the best chance to run smoothly for as long as possible. The month will pass whether you eat the eggs or not, but at the end of that month, you could be a different version of yourself, a version with more energy and more resilience. The choice is yours. It is a small investment of time and money for a massive return in well-being. So take the leap, join the thousands of people who have reclaimed their health through this simple change, and enjoy the delicious path to a better life. Your eggs are waiting, and your new body is ready to be built. Consistency is the silent architect of health. By making this choice every single morning, you are building a monument to your own longevity. You are saying that your health matters, that your strength matters, and that you are willing to take a small step every day to ensure you stay in the game for a long, long time. There is no better day to start than today. 2 eggs, 30 days, and a whole new chapter of your health story. Go out there and make it happen.